Hi, and welcome to the Ready for Remodel show. And this is where we're going to learn about the little known and underutilized renovation loan program, also known as fixer loans, where you can buy a fixer home with a fixer loan. I'm Skip Schenker, and I'm a renovation specialist who's committed to revitalizing communities and making sure families live in clean, safe, comfortable homes where they can thrive. And today I'm going to be dusting off an old idea in an old video program that I did many years ago back in, I think I started in 2012. And back then we called it the hot dog of the week. And today we're going to rename it. We're just going to call it the Ready for Remodel show. And this is where we're going to virtually roll this out and virtually preview homes. And we're going to bring in guest speakers. So today we have three additional guest speakers besides myself. I'm a lender and I specialize in renovation financing, which is one loan that allows you to buy a house and fix it up the way you want it and it's all wrapped up in one loan. And it's amortized over 30 years. It's a great loan program, especially for homes that are getting older. So briefly, I want to introduce to you our real estate agent, and they would normally be virtual, but they actually are here today. So hang tight. Hi, I'm the real estate agent who's going to be doing the previewing of this house today. So thank you, Skip, and I look forward to doing the show with you. And at this time, I'm going to introduce to you our interior designer. Be right with you. Hi, I'm your interior designer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the walkthrough virtually with Skip the lender and the real estate agent and the contractor who I'm going to introduce in just a moment. And I'm going to be offering some design ideas on what we can do to spruce up this house because this house is nice, it's in a nice neighborhood, but it could use a little sprucing up. And so this time I want to introduce you to our contractor. So hang with me. What's up, y'all? I am the contractor, and I've got my truck outside, and we're gonna do this walkthrough today, and we're gonna give the real estate agent and Skip an idea of what the cost is gonna be to fix this house up. So hang tight. Okay, so now we're gonna jump in and take a screen view, and I'm gonna change my camera angle, and we're gonna start this process. Okay, so we're going to share my screen right now, and we're going to look at this house. So this house is interesting because it looks really nice, and you'll see it's actually a very nice house, and it's in a nice neighborhood in Oakland. And I'm going to just jump through these pictures really quick, and you can see the flooring here could use a little refinishing. The paint definitely needs to be touched up. The flooring is kind of a standard flooring. We recommend sprucing that up a little bit. And again, the wood floors need to be refinished. And a couple other things, what they don't talk about, and yeah, again, you can see this floor. It's a nice floor, but with sanding down and refinishing it, it's going to look really nice. And it looks like these windows are aluminum frame windows. You're probably going to want to update those, make those more energy efficient. What they don't talk about in the marketing of this house, and we know because we're working with a client on this particular house, that there was an ADU, an accessory dwelling unit, that was started in the backyard, actually in the garage. So they gutted the garage and they built an ADU, and it's like half built. So it needs a bunch of work, and it needs plumbing, it needs cabinets, it needs a kitchen, it needs a bathroom. And so really what we're going to do is we're going to look at what the cost is going to be to build out this ADU and make it legal. So the previous owners did pull out a permit, but they never finished it. So the permit expired. So we'll have to go to the city, update the permit, and finish it. So we're going to talk to the real estate agent and find out exactly what the deal is with this. Yeah, so you're right, Skip. This house is in great shape. The only thing that it needs is the ADU to be finished and for it to get permitted. And with that ADU being completed and finished, it's going to be real nice. So let's turn it over and talk to the designer and the contractor and find out what's going to be needed to fix this place up. Yeah, so as far as design goes, like we noticed before, the main house is in great shape. Could use some all new paint. Could use the wood floors being refinished, and the ADU needs a kitchen and needs a bathroom. And we've got some design ideas that I'm going to share with the contractor. And new countertops, new cabinets, a new nice sink, a stove, an oven, a range, dishwasher. These things are essentials to having a good quality kitchen. And the bathroom needs to be built. They got to decide if they want a tub or a shower, and a sink and a toilet. Pretty basic, not going to cost a lot of money, but we'll find out for sure from the contractor. Yeah, so looking at this project, new paint. The paint on the outside looks good. New paint on the inside. Refinishing the floors, building a kitchen and a bathroom and that accessory dwelling unit. You're looking at $50,000. So we'll do this whole project for $50,000. Okay, great. Okay, so again, Skip Schenker here. Lost my glasses. The great thing about loanDepot is they have got some great tools for developing loans. So we're going to go in here and we're going to create a little scenario. And we're going to click the purchase with renovation. We're going to say that the sales price on this is $650 and the reno cost is $50,000 according to the contractor. Now there's a contingency reserve of $5,000, which is 10% of the bid from the contractor. And that gets built into the loan. Again, this is education for all of you to understand how the renovation loans work and how easy it is and simple for us as lenders to put these together for you. So that $5,000 auto-populates, that's 10% of the contractor bid in case once they start to do the work, they open up a wall and they realize there's plumbing or there might be some structural work that's hidden that you don't know until you open up walls. So we have a 10% contingency built in case there's any surprises. We're not going to need any money for an architect or an engineer because there's no real structural work being done. The structure is already there. The roof is on the garage, the walls, the foundation, it's all there. We are going to need a consultant. And so we got $750 for a consultant fee. We are going to need money for inspections, 5 inspections, $150 each. That's $750. We have a title update fee to make sure that there's no mechanics liens when we do the draws. It looks like there's going to need some money for permits. So we'll put $2,500 in there for permits to update those permits. We don't need to finance any payments. because the house is going to be occupiable. It's going to be habitable. If the work that we were doing was major, and the house was not going to be able to be habitated for a month, 2, 3, 4 months, we can actually finance several months of payments, up to 6 months of payments in the renovation part of the loan. But we don't need to do that here. We don't need money for the Title 24 report. Supplemental origination fee automatically defaults. That's $887. That's the post-closing fee that the draw administration department gets. So after we close escrow, keep in mind, no work is done prior to the close of escrow. We just get a bid from the licensed contractor, and we include that in the loan. We close, and then after we close, we manage that, and that's the fee to manage it, $887. So we have a total of just over $60,000, and the system auto defaults, and you take the purchase price of $650 and add the rental cost of $60,000, it auto defaults to the appraised value. And then now we change the loan to value. Let's just say the buyer is going to put 5% down. So we've got a 95% loan. Let's just say their FICO score is 720. And the zip code is going to be 94605. And it is owner occupied. So right now we can get pricing. So we just hang tight while the system works based on all these parameters, and it's going to tell us what the pricing is going to be for a 30-year HomeStyle, and the rate looks like it's going to be 4 1/8. So we're going to click that, hit add and compare, and here we go. We've got a scenario that let me take these. So now we can print the loan scenario, and now we have the breakdown of the purchase price plus the renovation cost, what the monthly payment's going to be, and what the down payment and cash to close is going to be. And the system is thinking, and there it is. So on this scenario, someone can buy this house for $650. Their payment is going to be $4405, which includes principal and interest, taxes, and mortgage insurance and fire insurance. Total cash to close is $68,000, and then they're going to get $50,000 of that back to do all the repairs. So that's how this works. So if you have a property that you're thinking about buying, you're interested in, and you want me to run the Ready for Remodel scenario, give me a call. I'd be happy to highlight your listing. If you're a real estate agent or if you're a buyer, be happy to highlight your listing, your property, and get it on the Ready for Remodel show. So please like and share this video, and call me if you have any questions or if you need any help with a renovation loan. And until next time, I'm Skip Schenker, and we look forward to working with you to revitalize communities and make sure families are living in clean, safe, comfortable homes where they can thrive.